Hello everyone, I'm Aishwarya, the product demonstrator for Cornea. So today I'm going to give the demonstration of one of the Corneas, that is interactive flat panel. The interactive flat panel which you can see over here is 65 inches with the configuration of 8GB RAM and 128GB internal storage. We do have different sizes available starting from 55 inch, 65, 75, 86, 98 and 110 inches with different configurations starting with 4GB RAM and 32GB internal storage, 8GB RAM and 128GB internal storage and 16GB RAM and 256GB internal storage. So this panel is of 65 inches and configuration is 8GB RAM and 128GB internal storage. You can see over here. Storage space. You can see in the about section device name, running memory, storage space, resolution again mentioned as 4K resolution, the Android version, it's the latest Android version which is Android 14. Here we have CPU core 8, GPU core 4. Mentioning about the operating system, it is dual operatable, both Android and Windows are available. Now mentioning about its exterior features, it is totally metallic body with 4mm toughened glass. It is scratch proof and it has a viewing angle of 178 degree, because of which if a student is sitting in the corner and if a student is sitting in the center, both are going to have the same view. And it comes with zero bonding technology. It also has a very important feature, that is inbuilt camera and inbuilt mic. So I'll just show you the camera. So you can check the camera. It comes with 48 megapixel HD camera and with 8 array mics. So the speciality about this camera is that it is voice tracking and it is also motion tracking. You can see. Hello. In the corner you can see it's motion tracking and it's voice tracking. So wherever I'll move, it will move along with me. So this was the camera quality which we had. Now coming back to the product, now I'll be explaining you about the inbuilt feature that our panel gives. So starting with the basic feature, here we have a vertical bar which is available on that end as well. Clicking to this bar, there are multiple options. First option is the back, second, home page, third, recent application which you have used. Fourth is really very important, that is annotation. So what is annotation? If you are teaching from PPT, PDF or any video and you are given presentation at that time, and if you want to annotate on it, you can click to the fourth option, that is annotation. Your screen will get freezed and whatever you want to annotate, you will be able to annotate on that. You can change the pen color, you can erase it. If you want to instantly share this particular page of annotation, you can share it as well, and also you can save this in your internal storage. Moving forward, here we have a control panel in which we have multiple shortcut tools like Ethernet, Wi-Fi, hotspot, Bluetooth, screenshot. We have vision care, we have power off restart button, and we also have curtains. So before any presentation, you can simply go to the curtains and you can use these curtains while presentation. Also, you can change the template of your curtains. We have multiple options available. So accordingly, you can go for any different curtains. Moving forward, here we have sidebars, one for volume and another one is for brightness. Now for volume, we have inbuilt speakers of 20 watt each. So in total, you get 40 watt of integrated speakers along with the panel. And because of which, you do not have to connect any external speakers. Then here we have shortcut applications in which all the applications are inbuilt, and one of the most important feature which we provide is the split screen function. So what is split screen function? At one point of time you can open two applications together. But if you go for Cornea's interactive flat panel, not only two applications, you can open 7 to 8 applications all together, and then you can use those applications as well. So I'll give a small demo. Whiteboard. Let's open WPS Office for PPT and PDF presentation. Let's open Chrome. So now you can see here I have opened 3 different applications together, which I can use together. So here you can see 3 applications. But if I only want 2 applications in bigger screen, in half screen of 2 applications, so what can I do here? I'll just cancel one of the application. I'll just click this and this. So there you can see we have opened WPS Office for PPT and PDF presentation, and here we have whiteboard where we can write it down like this. The last option which we have here is of signal source, where we have multiple options like OPS, HDMI and all. So basically if you have connected your Windows as well, with one click you can move towards your Windows, and with other click you can come back to your Android part. And other than that, we have HDMI connections. So here we have multiple ports like Type-C, HDMI, Touch, USB. Not only here, behind the panel also we have multiple ports. So just in case if you want to connect your external device like laptop, computer, printer, microphones, any other device, you'll be able to connect using these ports. Moving forward, here we have more apps in which all the applications are already inbuilt. And one of the most important application we provide is the Play Store. So what you can do, you simply can log in into your Play Store application, and whatever application is required to you can simply go there and download. So we also have screen record option. You can record your entire meeting, you can record your entire session or lecture with your voice as well, because this particular panel comes with inbuilt mic as well of 8 array mic. So what you can do, while recording your entire session, your voice will also get recorded along with this. So the next application which we have is the Transcreen. So what is this application? I have already mentioned that if you want to connect your external device like laptop, you can connect it using HDMI cable, which is wired connection. But what if you want to go complete wirelessly? So for that, we have this inbuilt feature known as Transcreen. So first of all, I'll show you how to connect the mobile phones. So you can see here all the steps are pre-written here. You simply have to follow the steps. So first is phone casting. So we have a QR code here. You simply have to scan this QR code. And once you scan this QR code, you will be getting an application known as Transcreen. You have to download it. And once you download it, you can open the application and you will be able to see the device name there. So the device name is already written here. Simply click to the device name and your start casting will be applicable there. Start now. So you can see here my entire phone has been casted. Whatever I'll do it with my phone, it will get visible over there. So this is my phone screen and you can see the screen. So my phone is vertical, so that's why it's showing vertically. If I do it horizontally, it will cover the entire space. Let me open a YouTube video. So you can see here I can even use the inbuilt speaker of the panel. So whatever I'll play it here, it will get displayed there. Plus the speakers will also get included. Other than this, we have multiple features as well. I'll just annotate and I'll show it to you. So now you can see my entire phone has been casted. But what sometimes happens is, if there is any notification which is coming in your phone, it will also get visible there. So if you want to avoid that, and if you only have some of the pictures or some of your documents or your videos to show, you can simply click to the photo option and you can select that particular photo and only that photo will get displayed. Likewise for the videos, you can simply click to the videos, select it and it will get displayed. And if you have PPT or any PDF that you want to show and you want to share, simply click to that PDF and share it, and that particular PDF will be coming over there. Other than this, we have multiple options like mirror control, we have remote option. So just in case if you want the remote access of this entire screen in your phone, you can even do that with the help of remote options. So this is the application and the features which we provide with our Cornias interactive flat panel. So now I'll disconnect my phone. So other than this, we have for computer softwares as well. So all the steps are written here. So simply you have to connect your Wi-Fi connectivity, your network connectivity with the same network connection that this particular panel has. And other than that, you have to go to your browser and write transcreen.app, download it, and whatever steps I have mentioned there, you can follow it in your laptop and computer screens as well. The only requirement for using this particular software is that you need to be connected to the same Wi-Fi, same network connection. But what if you do not have same Wi-Fi connection or you do not have any internet access, but still you want to do the casting? So you do not have to worry at that particular time, because our panel has inbuilt hotspot and inbuilt password. You can see here hotspot and password. So what you can do simply is you can connect your mobile with the inbuilt hotspot and password of this panel, and you can even do casting without even Wi-Fi connectivity or internet connectivity. So that feature is given in the Cornea's interactive flat panel. Moving forward to our next feature, that is whiteboard software. So you can simply click to the whiteboard software. So this is the inbuilt whiteboard software which we provide along with the panel. So I'll be showing you all the feature it has. First of all, if you want to change the background, you can simply go to 3 lines, click to settings, click background settings, and you can see we have entire color palette here. Whatever your choice of color is, you can simply change the color and go for it. We have multiple color options here, and if you want to change the grid, that you want boxes behind or you want lines, so you can click to grid and change it. And the last option here is customize. If you want to customize your own background by putting your institution logo behind, you can even customize your own background by clicking to the plus sign. Moving forward, here we have number of pages, and here we have plus sign. So what you can do, you can click to plus sign and you can increase the number of the pages. You can view your pages with the help of this option. Then here we have multi-screen option 2, 3 and 4. So if I click to 4 option, my whiteboard will be divided up into 4 equal parts. Now if you want to conduct your group activities, group tasks, you can simply click to that option and you can divide your screen. Now the speciality about it is, so board number 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now speciality is, if I'm writing in board number 2, it will not go in board number 1 and neither it will go in board number 3. You can call up 4 students all together and 4 of them can solve it at one point of time. You can even change the color of the pen and you can save it for the future reference. So this is for the group activities. Moving forward, the pen which I'm using is known as stylus, which is operable by both ends. This is the thin end and this is the thick end. Now if you want to change the color of both the side, so you can simply click to this option and here I want red. So you can see here, this is black, this is red. You also can change the thickness accordingly. You can change the pen style. So here we have 5 pen styles. First is the normal pen. Second is the calligraphy pen, which is also known as slant writing pen. Third is the pointed pen with thin nib. Fourth is the smart pen. So what is smart pen? If you're writing something in your handwriting, it will automatically detect what you're trying to write and change its font. Fifth pen which we have here is the shape recognition pen. So if you're drawing a shape which is not perfect, it will automatically detect what you're trying to draw and it will come to its perfect shape. Moving forward, if you have written something, you need to erase it too. So for that, we have 4 eraser options. First is you can use your stylus to erase it. Second, you can even use your palm to erase it like this. Third, you can use your selection bar. Just select the area which you don't want and it will get erased. Last but not the least, you can click to clear all. Everything will get erased. Third option here we have is selection bar. Now I'll tell you the use of selection bar. Let me write a word here. Okay, so I have written a word here, that is solar system. What I can do is I can simply select this word. After I select this word, I'll get multiple options. First, to change its color. I can change its color and highlight it like this. I can copy this word with same size, same font, same height. I can even delete this word. And one of the most important feature is the search button. If I want to tell my students what is the meaning of this word is along with its picture, I simply have to click to the second option, that is search bar, and whatever the meaning of the word is along with its picture will be coming here. So this is the Google part which has been opened. So you can see over here whatever I have written there. I have written solar system. So the image of the solar system will be available here. You can even scroll it. You can check all this image. If you want this image to be coming here, because this is the Google part and you want this image there so that you can explain it in more better way, simply you have to click to the image which you want. Let it get loaded. You can simply hold on for 2 seconds, it will automatically come there. You do not have to copy paste, you do not have to drop and drag. Simply hold for 2 seconds and automatically it will come here. You can resize it and you can place it anywhere where you like this. Also, if you want to annotate on this, you can also annotate. Going back to the next option, here we have shapes. We have line diagram, we have 2D shapes, we have 3D shapes. All shapes are already inbuilt. So this is the 2D shape and this is the 3D shape. Moving forward, here we have plus sign, in which we have multiple mini toolbars which are really very important. First of all is the image option. If you want to import any of the images from your file list, simply you can click to the image option. If you have any images loaded there, you can click to that image and click to plus sign. That image will be imported in your whiteboard software. Then we have table option, in which you can insert your table. Just click to the number of columns and rows you want, click to OK. You can see a table has been created. And speciality about it is, if you're writing something here and it has gone out of the box, you don't have to worry, it adjusts itself. And also if you want to increase the number of columns and rows, you can simply click to selection bar, click to the box. You'll be getting an option, insert row from top, insert row from below and delete row. Similar options in the column, like this. Moving forward, here we have geometry tools. All the geometry tools are already inbuilt. So let's take scale. You can see we have inch, centimeter. You can go for it. You can see the measurements here, the proper measurement. And you can use this particular instrument. We have different instruments as well, like compass. You can check the measurement here. You can rotate it. You can take it to side. You can use it accordingly. If I want 3 centimeter, I'll click to 3. And once it's done, I'll create a circle. Moving forward, here we have signal source option, just in case if you have connected your laptop using HDMI connection and you want the particular screen of that laptop here, the particular picture, you can click to this option and bring it over here and import it. Then we have this option, which is known as mind map or flowchart. You can create your own flowchart. Let's take, for example, economic activities. So you can see it adjusts itself. So it has 3 parts, which is primary, secondary and tertiary. Now primary might also have some types, so simply click to this option, selection bar, click to the box and just click to plus sign and start including the box. So how much of a box you want, you can create your own boxes, it's infinite. Moving forward, here we have WPS Office for PPT and PDF presentation. Just in case if you want to import and open the file here itself, you'll be getting an option, and even you'll have an option of placing it the place where you want to, and you can also annotate on this. Next option which we have here is videos. Just like how you have imported your images, if you want to import your videos from the file list, you can simply click to the video and click to plus sign. That video will be coming on the whiteboard. Next we have is browser. Now clicking to browser, my Google will be opening there, and whatever I want to browse, I can browse it with the help of this option. Also, if you want to play any online videos there, you can also do that. Next option here we have is voting subject. Now it might have various uses. Now you can take this for any decision making, like tomorrow how many teachers are available, how many teachers are not, or if you want to conduct any multiple choice question within the lecture time, you can even use this for that purpose. Now let's take an example that tomorrow you have an event and you want to see how many teachers are coming. You simply can write your question here. You'll be getting a keyboard here. You can simply write down your question. You can write your options here, yes, no. You can go for multiple options as well. Click to next step, click to start voting. You'll be getting a QR code here. Once you scan this QR code, the options will be revealed there. You can simply cast your vote either yes or no. And once you do that, you'll be able to see here how many people have already casted the vote. And once you click to end voting, you will be able to see how many people have voted for yes and how many people have voted for no. So likewise, you'll be able to take decision with the help of this particular feature. So the next option which we have here is of timer, which is inbuilt timer. So just in case if you want to use the timer, like you have given a question, you want your students to solve this question within 30 seconds or 60 seconds, you can simply put up the timer here, and whenever the time will get over, it will automatically start beeping. So the next option here we have is undo, and then we have redo. So undo and redo button we have already inbuilt here. Other than this, we have finger gesture option. So there are 2 finger gestures which is integrated. First one is this. Now this finger gesture is used to zoom in and zoom out. And if you want to place this particular diagram in the corner and you want to use the entire board again, you can do that with the help of this particular gesture. Then the next gesture which we have here is this. So what is this used for? It is used for multiple touch. So mentioning about the touch, this panel comes with 20 touch points. So if just in case if 20 people comes up all together and they start writing on the board, they'll be able to write it down. Now you can see I'm able to use all my 10 fingers. So similarly, if 20 people come us together, they'll be able to write it down. So this was about the feature of our whiteboard software. Now I'm going to tell you about the saving options which we have. So clicking the first option, here we have multiple saving options. You can save it as a source file, you can save it as an image, or just in case if you want to save it as a PDF, like you have taken your lecture around 15 to 20 to 30 pages and you want to save the entire thing as a PDF, you simply have to click to PDF and save it. It will get saved as PDF only. Then if you want to share this instantly, the first option which we have for sharing is scan. So once you click to the scan, you'll be getting a QR code here. And once you get the QR code, you simply have to scan that QR code. And if you scan that QR code, you'll be getting the entire lecture, whether it be 15 to 20 pages. The entire lecture will be coming to your phone or the device from where you have scanned. And then from there, you can even download it and you can save it for the revision work. The next option for sharing, we have email. Now, just in case if any of your student is absent or you want to share the entire lecture to any of your teachers or submit it to anyone, and you can use this email option for that. You can simply put up the email there and you can share it via email. The last option which we have here is upload to cloud. If you want to upload the entire session to the cloud and through access you want to share, you can do that with the help of this feature. So this was it, and once you've done it, you can simply click to exit and you'll be coming back to your home screen. Last but not the least, we have one more feature which is this. This is a floating bar. If you click to this floating bar, you'll be getting multiple options. So the options which you are getting in the vertical bar, those options will be available here as well. So during the lecture, if you are writing something and you want to use the bar, you can simply click to the floating bar and use the particular options for this. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to know more about the product, please visit our website, that is www.konyawall.com. You can even book your live demo session there. And thank you for joining us. Please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more informative videos like this. Thank you and namaste.